to throw is Rodgers. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Third and long for him here. Completed to his running back. And the hit is made, so they bent to the competition, but they didn't break Brock as they force this 4th down.
A gain of 11 yards. It's now 4th down.
Back to throw it. And he's touched as they pick up that 1st down on 4th. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 6. 1st down, Packers.
Throwing again here, it's Rodgers. Headed out right. He's keeping it. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Rodgers to throw. On the move, headed right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. Then brings up 3rd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Third and 2, Rodgers. And he's taken down at the 30. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And it'll give the Packers the 1st.
And the Packer 1st down.
From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. He rolls to his right. This time not able to get it to him. He's been a favorite target on this drive, but incomplete there. That's going to bring up 2nd down. Throwing again, Rodgers. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
And 10 yards to go.
They'll throw again, Rodgers. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this 3rd quarter. Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless 3rd quarter for us. It's Packers football, and they know what they need to do, trailing here in the 4th. An important attempt coming up here for Brandon McManus. From the right hash, it's a 47-yarder. Tracking for it, and it's good! And that brings things a little closer here late.
Such a perfect example of a kicker just doing his job. And now it's incumbent upon that defense to give him and their offense another shot.
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Handoff to Gibbs from the gun. And this hasn't been a common side out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
At the 35-yard line.
Design quarterback run here. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. Gonna need more of those as they trail by a score.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him add in a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you could just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. It's a pickup of 26. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
We've reached the 2-minute warning. Eagles holding a 4-point lead. From the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10. Here's a design run. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and got a nice little gain on the ground.
Line up the design keeper. Then they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
Eagles, 1st down.
Design quarterback run here. Keeps it moving. And fly, Eagles fly. He gets him the 1st down, partner. And that's going to seal this.
There's a look at one of the most iconic sports venues in the lower 48. Built back in 1957 under the title of City Stadium. We are at Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First run of the game for Jahmyr Gibbs, the Alabama product. Nifty move. He's still on his feet. He's on his way. Touchdown, Packers. Jahmyr Gibbs, 79 yards. And the Packers put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Well, they said they wanted to have some explosive runs. How about that one to start the game?
And I would say on the defensive sideline, there's a lot to answer for. Because you spend all week saying, stop the run. I don't care who you're playing. You don't want to get run over. You don't want to get run past. And they have both. Over-committing in the secondary, and he just went stepping past them and is still running, essentially.
One play, and he hits pay dirt. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
They're on 35-yard line.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there, 2nd down.
Well, in every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
Sayers with another carry on 2nd down. And they they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
A gain of 21 yards.
A run at Sayers right side. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. Guess who made the tackle? Yes, Reggie White. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Gronk, the tight end, in motion. They'll try the air now with Smith. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well. And every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. Smith will stay out there. The offense is going to go here on 4th down. Here we go on 4th. Smith. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Now Rodgers. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
Now this time Rodgers will throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
On 3rd down, here's Gibbs. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Packers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's Rodgers to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by the Hall of Famer Ronnie Lott. And the Rams are going to get it back here just past the 35.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit. And receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
It's
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Los Angeles.
Geno now to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Up the middle, they run with Gale Sayers. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage.
Kenny Clark in on the stop. A loss of 1 brings up 3rd down and 11.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Well, backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the 1st. Throwing now is Geno. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
They snap it to Smith. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. 2 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Rams' 44-yard line.
To throw, it's Rodgers. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. A wild throw there, and it is intercepted. And the Rams will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. They'll get this up to the 47 and brought down there. From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. Now a give, it's Sayers between the tackles. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Here comes 3rd down and 7.
And it's 3rd down.
And McLaurin, the motion man right. Smith. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Bud Dupree off the edge and getting to the quarterback. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. On 4th down, Smith. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. Working from the gun, Rodgers. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Now whistles here, flag down. I think one of the Packer linemen was moving. So after the penalty, heading in the wrong direction, 2nd and 15. To throw is Rodgers. And the pressure gets there. He'll go down. It's a sack. And it is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. It's the Wisconsin native and former Badger, J.J. Watt, in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. Now it's Rodgers. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Touchdown, Packers! Randall Cobb, 65 yards. And the Packers go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point from McManus is good. And it's now 14-0.
Rams nothing.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now Geno. No chance to get away there for Smith as he goes down. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Throwing is Smith. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Rob Gronkowski, 64 yards.
And the Rams have got it back to within a score.
So the call's made by Sean McVay. They're going to go for 2. Gino's going to throw. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
J.J. Watt. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Obviously not fooling anybody here as they stop him behind the line of scrimmage.
Now 3rd down and very long.
Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away.
This is taken at the 18. Pushing his way through. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively.
And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted.
Wow, a big mistake there. Late interception in this first half, and that could lead to a field goal try the other way.
Yeah, I think at this point you just had to say, let's take a knee and go into the half and regroup. Let's just talk it over a little bit. I wonder, partner, was the analytics coach in his head a little bit? Maybe go ahead and press it and try and get some points? While the old school coach probably would have said, take the knee, let's get out of here.
Now we could see points the other way here. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
The Rams set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail here as we resume play. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive.
And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
At the 33-yard line.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10, down at the 33. Now Smith. This pass going to be caught by Hardman.
He's got room to roam.
And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
It's another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one.
Rams first down. First and 10.
Play action. It's Smith.
Oh, the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And the Packers are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin first and 10. And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Rodgers going to throw. Now he's going to step up and run.
And this one is incomplete.
Pardon, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Rodgers going to go on 4th down.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Lambeau Field, one of the best home field advantages in the NFL, no doubt. And they're a happy bunch here as the Packers lead 3rd quarter. Now he'll tuck this and run.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
A gain of 15 yards. That's another Packers first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
That's another Packers first down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
They'll go again with Gibbs.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Jahmyr Gibbs,
His 2nd touchdown of the night.
and the Packers will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Now McManus to tack on the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-6.
Packers 21, Rams 6.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
And the last time out, they had the good drive going. You get in the red zone, they throw the interception. Not their first pick of the game either, so we'll see if they're more careful, more cautious here on this drive.
Yeah, nothing worse than repeat mistakes, right? You end up coughing the ball up, you end up throwing a pick, everything goes awry. And now, points don't go up on the board. I just heard a fan scream out, I thought the idea was to score points. Yeah, they're getting a little restless too.
Green Bay, Wisconsin is the spot. 3rd quarter inside Lambeau. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10.
They'll fake it. Now Smith. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. 16 yards is the pickup there and a first down for L.A.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted.